So we're back with another Wrestler Ramble, and obviously Double or Nothing was last night, the night before, whatever. And I've been wanting to do this Wrestler Ramble for a while, but it felt like the right time to wait after Double or Nothing, and here we are. Today, we are going to talk about the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Oh my god, where do I begin with Okada? I adore him. He's one of my favorites ever in the world. He's fucking incredible in every aspect. I think Okada... So, shock, I weren't familiar with Okada's New Japan stuff after he debuts in AEW. I was more in AEW. I didn't really venture out into New Japan until the last year or two. So it was Okada was one of the big reasons what led me to do that. I fucking adore Okada in AEW. I know it's a bit controversial to have that opinion, because Okada's very much a guy who... It's especially from what I've went back and watched Okada matches. Obviously, Jesus, we'll talk about that in a second. But Okada's like this representation of what New Japan, similar to Tana. Let's have it right, he is. And he was obviously their basic Cena, not in terms of just always a face, but that symbolic, he was the representation of that company for that period in the modern era. And for him to join AEW, which was obviously a big blow for New Japan. New Japan very much haven't had the best hand during the AEW partnership, but ever since he joined in AEW, from an AEW fan perspective, Jesus, it was very controversial, because obviously, again, a lot of people knew Okada. Obviously, he's one of the best. And he come in and he was instantly a heel, which I adore. I adored him a heel. I think that was a great call, but then they made him comical, just bitch, or stuff like that. And bear in mind, I love that shit, but and then the matches, people weren't really getting into. It's like, there was definitely a lack, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this new take on Okada. I adore heel Okada. Let's get that out of the way. I think Okada is that good as a heel, comical or not. The guy, I can never see him with his face ever again. I can't. It's the sneeriness, it's the rage baiting of him. I love Okada so much that I just can't see it. It's like, especially with in AEW as well. I'll talk about this right now. Fuck it. With the fact of Okada joining the Elite, especially when the Bucks were heel, and in turn, obviously, then joining the Don Callis family, I think that was the perfect, defining perfect thing to do with the guy. Purely because Okada is known, as much as, to a lot of other people know Okada for a multitude of reasons, for the Tana matches, the Shibata match, obviously just being the guy in Chaos, all these other people. He's such an important figure. The Rainmaker, he's iconic wrestler, one of the best of all time, no debate about it. And he is, with Okada, he's very much known, and he's always going to be tied for it to the Kenny rivalry and the Kenny matches, which debatably some of the best matches of all time. And with that, to have him be the antithesis and fit into the basic mirrored of Kenny in terms of roles. Kenny was obviously on the good side of the lead. They dropped Kenny. They brought in Okada. Don Callis obviously turned on Kenny. Now his right-hand guy and his favourite guy ever is Okada. That's genius. I don't think that gets the credit. The Bucks with Okada obviously made sense with the history they had. But Jesus, just in general, I love that dynamic. I do. I always adored Okada in the Elite. I still do. I think that was definitely just so fun. The Bucks that time obviously help it. But Jesus, the original promo, is this a dream? I love you guys. And then instantly deadpan. The guy's hilarious. I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry. And then obviously the bitch. Shut up, bitches. Oh my god. The whole thing of the Rainmaker where he does the zoom out but does the middle finger instead. Oh my god, it's perfect. Everything about that is... I think there was no better way they could have turned Okada heel in the way they did. They made him the opposite of what he should be, and I love it. And then he's just such the Takeshita stuff. I haven't done my match ramble yet. I was going to record it, but I'm just going to wait for the press images to come out. Jesus, the stuff with Takeshita is insanely good. Insanely good. And I think everything that Okada's done, especially, I'd say post-World's End, not last year, the year before, has been great. I do. I think everything. The Kenny match will never get the credit at all in. That was great, obviously, because the expectation. The Takeshita story, phenomenal. The stuff with the Bucks, the stuff with the Don Callis family. I mean, the Continental Classic run was fun. The reigns that he's... Bear in mind, Okada's biggest criticism is he's held up the mid-card. And I think that's a completely valid criticism. But I feel like that was kind of a... I don't want to say it's intentional, because that's kind of a cop-out. But I just feel like... I don't know. I just feel like I like that idea, because Okada being that... presented as that indestructible guy who's that level, and obviously you don't want him to do with the world belts or one of the mid-card belts. It works. And then you look at, like, again, Double or Nothing just passed when Takeshita beats him. Don't be wrong, the story helps that as well, but the moment's big deal. It's same with when Moxley beats him for the Continental belt. It's a big fucking deal. And oh my god, I mean the matches he's had as well. I mean, like bear in mind, Okada's got some of the best match catalogue ever. Like we said, the Kenny matches alone are considered the best matches of all time. You've got the Shibata match, which for me is one of the best matches of all time. The Tana matches, some of the best matches of all time. You name it, Okada's done it. Truthfully, he has. And then you add in the AEW matches, where you've got the Ospreay match at fucking World's End. Stellar. Oh my god. Bro, you add in the Moxley match at fucking... at World's End last year. You had the Takeshita match from fucking last night. Oh, that's not even including the Kenny match at Texas. It's not even including the Speedball match, the Kevin Knight match, the Kyle Fletcher matches. Okada, as much as people don't think Okada's been that good, he's fucking stellar. There's no two ways about it. One of my favourite acts in the entire company. And again, this is just from locking the fuck in. When Okada locks in, that's why when the Takeshita stuff, when Takeshita started rage baiting him, he was like, when he started locking in, swearing in Japanese, going straight at it, it's like, oh fuck, he's locked in, and it's insane. And then the rage baitingness of him anyway is just so fucking fun anyway. Every time, unlike Takeshita, going fucking Proto-Okada. He's just fucking great. He's a master of this shit. It baffles me. When he left New Japan, obviously there was a debate where he was going to go. Looking back on it, how the hell was there a debate? But obviously WWE were apparently interested. I think it is the most insane shit ever that WWE were interested to tell Okada he'd have to go to NXT. Telling Kazuchika Okada, one of the greatest wrestlers ever, not just of this time, ever, to go to NXT to feud with fucking... I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? It boggles the mind. And, oh my god, there's so much you can say about Okada. I adore every single thing he's done. Even the little shit, bro. When he joined, he had the matches with Pac. Oh my god. Bro, you have the match with fucking Eddie Kingston to win the belt after Eddie's Triple Crown win. That was sick. And then he's got the stuff with Mercedes where he's like clearly fawning over Mercedes. Where like he's with the Bucks and the Mercedes when Mercedes first joined really. And she's like, here's my favourite EVPs, and fucking Matt Jackson goes, can you do the dance? And then she does it for him. And then Okada's got like going, it's hot in here. It's like, fuck off. And then she's at Mercedes' fucking birthday party going, is this a dream? It's like, I fucking love him, bro. He's incredible. And then just everything about him, every time Okada appears, I adore it. I cannot repeat it enough. I adore Okada. He's one of my favourites. I think the guy oozes aura. I think the guy has that everything about what wrestling to me should be is Kazuchika Okada in every single way. I think he's so fucking versatile. So in any aspect, Okada can fucking do it, and I stand by it. And bro, they changed the Rainmaker theme to Curiosity as well. They changed one of the most iconic themes in wrestling, really, in global wrestling, to a new theme. Ballsy move. It fucking works. It has the arrogance. He's just... the arrogance and everything, the way they present that, I will say this straight up, the way AEW presents some wrestlers, as an AEW fan who watches every week, talks about it fucking every day, I'm telling you, there is issues how they present some people. However, there's been very little to zero problems from my perspective how they presented Okada, and that's very important. I think, again, I could tell you how I've made videos on how they presented Shibata. I could tell you now how they present Eddie Kingston, how they present a bunch of the women. The one they don't have a problem with is Okada. And I know a lot of people don't like it because he isn't the Okada from New Japan. And even when he went back to New Japan to have that Tanahashi match at Wrestle Kingdom 20, great. And he went with the heel persona. It's brilliant. I adore whatever Okada's been doing in AEW. I've just been into it. I've just enjoyed it. I think he's entertaining. His wrestling style, I really like. The dropkick Okada does is one of the best ever. Obviously, the Rainmaker is one of the best finishes. Everything Okada does, just, you can just tell how good he is. And it was wild. Like, I was saying this the other day to my buddy Bishop. It's like, we talk about, like, you know, top wrestlers of all time and stuff, and it's like, it's weird. Everyone knows how good Okada is, and, you know, where he ranks and stuff, but Jesus, like, I don't think a lot of people have him as their favourite wrestler, and that's what's wild to me. I adore Okada, don't get me wrong, he's not my favourite wrestler. It's like, I adore him, and, like, I think Mount Rushmore questions, obviously, he's very hard. Like, for me, it's hard to get on my top Mount Rushmore, obviously. I don't want to make that video or anything. But, like, Okada, it's not even guaranteed that he gets in there. But when you think about it, it's like, how the hell is Okada not in everyone's? Like, this guy debatably is one of the best, if not the best wrestler ever. Not for me. God, no, bro. And it doesn't mean, we're not even talking about the Bryan matches here. Holy fuck. You know, the AJ matches too. Jesus, like, just Okada, everything he does, just, I'm just repeating myself, but Jesus, everything Okada's done since joining AEW, everything I've seen of Okada, I just love. I do. I just think the guy, clearly one of the best ever, and I know some people aren't into it, but I just, for me, no problems at all. Every single thing they've done in AEW, I've fucking adored. Please don't change a goddamn thing. So yeah, that's my thoughts and ramblings on Big Match Kazu Okada, one of my favourites ever. And what do you think of Okada? Where does he rank for you? And what is your favourite Okada match? Just talk to me about Okada, because I could talk about him forever. I fucking love the guy. Bitch.